evening, everybody. Yes, I know, probably past GMT, although we're not quite there yet. We are GMT next week, the week after.
No, we're at GMT now.
Our clocks haven't gone back yet.
It's always GMT, it's Greenwich Mean Time.
British summertime.
Yeah.
That's in summer, isn't it? It's BST in summer, isn't it? And GMT in winter.
Technically, yeah.
But yes, good evening. So we have in emailing Paul, Victor, Maura, very good evening. John, Andy, howdy folks, be right back working on Anthony's sick A4. Maura, not a bad week, really busy, but good busy. Maura, have you started to build any of your bits yet, Andy? Oh, that's skipping comments again. Dan, very good evening. Not yet, more a lot of stuff to do. It's a bit down the list. Were you back with us, Andy? And GMT, yeah, exactly, Bri. Very good evening to you, darling. Timbersurf, oi, oi, Savaloy. And good day, Andy. Hello, Paul. Oh, I keep skipping it. I don't know why it's doing that. Everybody's saying hello. Hi, Rob. There's Paul. And Flymo. Hi, buddy. You keeping okay? Simon Trains. Oh, I didn't. I have so many people I need to catch up with. All right. Ron Lines Model Railways. That is Simon. Is it? Is it another Simon? Because that's the business, isn't it? I know you're. I think it's Simon. Hello all, just back from bowling tournament, scored a lowly 150 average over 5 games. Well, back to safe modelling and RGJ. Good evening, Aaron. I've had worse competitions than that, so, but I'm sure you did your best. It is knackering when you start to do more than the 3 usual weekly games, so I think the most I've done is 9 singles, doubles and then teams. That was the nationals. It does knock you out. The Green GMRC, very good evening, darling. Have you given me your name before? If you don't want to, obviously not a problem, but we know me and the list. Alexa, turn the desk light to 2%. That's a bit better. Oh, that's not as bright either, so hopefully you should see me a bit better. So, anyone, it is skipping, so if I do miss anyone, I apologise, and it's on top chat, not live chat. So I'll change that now. So again, if I miss anyone in my hellos, I do apologise. Alright, lines. Simon says, Mark. Ah, damn, sorry, buddy. Northern Rails, Craig, very good evening, lovely to see you in. And Purple One says, Bri, yes, I still have purple. I still have purple, although it looks red. I've got my belt and I do have purple on. Just no purple mug. I have no idea where it went. Richard, very good evening, sweetheart. So, Dan, past one of my final assessments today to be a cleaner / training fireman at Llangollen today. February will be on the footplate due to limited operation and Santa Special already being full. Nice one, Dan. Are the kids involved as well, or is it just you going up? V Green GMRC, it's Valerie. Ah, sorry, darling. Let me write that into the book. Because I don't think I do have it written down. I will check just in case. No, it would be on there. Do I see you on that? I see you on another. Is it Andy's stream I see you on a lot? Is that alright, by the way?
Yeah.
So if you just...
Yeah.
Green G... hopefully. So Valerie, you should know me. The typical where I... Oh yeah, run lines mark. So I question myself, get it right, get it wrong, and then finally get it right. I go through stages. So... give me a little while and I will hopefully get there. Very few actually stick straight away, don't they, Rob? XMG. Oh, XMG12, we do actually have his name. It's Barry. And Trevorville, very good evening, darling. Oh, it keeps skipping. Hermitage Road, Pete, very good evening to you, darling. And here's the mayhem for tomorrow. No worries, Andy. I'm sure Rob will sort that out for you in a minute. Once I get through the hellos and whatnot. And what's the plan tonight then, Grace? So, we were thinking possibly a Metcalf kit. What do you guys think? Because I haven't done one in ages. I know part of the reason I held it off was because... Oh, pardon me. Was because it's storage of a building while we haven't got anywhere for them. But I could do the other stables, couldn't I?
If you want to.
If the plans for the next... If the farm could be my next thing. What?
That back area
That's going back, isn't it?
needs spraying.
Oh yeah, that needs spraying as well, yeah. But I can't do that tonight, can I? Because it's just too noisy. What we're going to have to do is seal it up and then get the clouds there. But it's not as bad there because when my mountains are in, there isn't actually that much that needs covering. But I will need to think of that because that's where we've got all the pictures and things, isn't it? So I might have to put the mountains back to gauge roughly because there's no point wasting paint or time, is there, if we don't need it? So yeah, that is another plan. Rob is right. I'll do this the right way in a minute. No, behind my head anyway. Obviously that hasn't been clouded yet, and we want to get to the point that both the back ends are done. So he is very right in that I need to do that. That won't be the live, but that's part of the reason I wasn't doing Metcalf kits, is trying to get things built and then where to put them. But we can do that if that's what people want to see. I worry about boring people. Good evening, lovely. So if people have got suggestions, let me know as well. Because at the end of the day, it's no point me doing something if it bores people, is it? Hey, Rob? No. Marilyn, did I say good evening to you, darling? Hope you're keeping okay. Are you feeling any better? And Alan Pollock, very good evening. Hope you're keeping well. No, I'm on that's where I've seen you. Sorry, Donegal Dads. Sorry, I knew I'd seen you on one of the others, so it's lovely to see you over here on ours. I think you've been in before, just... Why is it... Hold on, it keeps skipping tonight. It's going to be a fun one with these. I saw why is, but it's disappeared. No, Donegal Dad. Why is Grace dressed like a Welsh farmer? Yeah, she... Well, I'm country. I've always been like a country look. But my shirt, it's purple and it's got horsey bits. So, horsey style rather than farmer style. That's a better suited thing. And it's quite a common thing, actually, for a lot of riders to dress like this, to be honest. Keep the horsey style casual as well. You wait until I get a proper waistcoat for blues. I've got plenty of black waistcoats, but in winter as well, it's jeans, waistcoats and shirts. So, but it's a really nice warm blazer. I'm a bit of a weird one with my style. Have we not gauged this by now? Everyone's saying hello to other people as well. Just me, the kids were too young to be on foot plate or volunteer. But won't be taking them to the Santa Special either. They cost $400 in total for a day out. Wow. Brian, Ariville, yay, Metcalf. So you're happy with that. I vote finishing a Timber Products paint job. Me and Timber of having that because I didn't do my priming very well, so it doesn't show off the products the best. How about you, Richard? Like the Bears, £400. That's shocking. Yeah, exactly. Simon Trains. Thought Grace was dressed like a second-hand car saleswoman. Thank you very much. It's nice that so nobody got like the horsey style. You know, I'm wearing my country boots as well. Horsey style. Come on, guys. I'm heartbroken at this. You should know me by now. Andy will be back in a bit. Yeah, that too, Simon. And P. Delft Junction. Lovely to see you on here, darling. I know you've been very busy this summer. So it is lovely to see you. Is anyone looking forward to the Backman announcement on 6th of November? I didn't even know there was one. But is there kind of any idea what's it's going to be about? Or, because I know sometimes they get like sneaky peeks out and things. Will Grace be wearing a flat cap soon? We haven't got a flat cap, have we, actually? I have to borrow my dad's. I'll borrow dad's for the next one. And a pipe timber. Yeah, again, I can't do that on YouTube, can I? John Pinney, that's not just trainers at presents, that's them in any day trip due to two of them with ADHD and one with autism, and this one picks up on what the other three do. I'm feeling a little bit better. That good, Marilyn, darling. And Dan Sterling, very good evening from Dan and Jess. Got waffles and spaghetti hoops for dinners. You know what? Sometimes the classics are the best, the most simplest of meals. Have you ever had beans on toast for tea? Sometimes that's a winner. And Daz Faulkner, how do everybody? How are you keeping, buddy? John, what would you get for that? So, damn. Grace lives in a house in the country. Gauge this, like what you did there, Grace. Oh, come on. I wasn't even trying. I'm not like you guys on my dad's joke. That was totally unintentional, but I will keep it. How's Sue? Thank you for a kind. Oh, you've had a hug off Sue as well, Aaron. I love Sue's hugs. Didn't see the boots, Grace. Yeah, well, now you do. No, I can't get it in, actually. Now you do. Proper boots, proper country boots. I've even got my poppies because they're out now, so country look, not farmer. Christ, would you imagine me driving a tractor? You'd want to run for the hills. And then you'd be seeing what's that running over the hills. And it's because I'm coming with a tractor. I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. I'm okay doing a 20-hour 1,000-piece jigsaw. I don't think I'd have a patience, surprisingly. Something would happen, especially with Morgan here. It wouldn't last in one piece. Hope all okay there. Always good though, Ron. Thank you, darling. Unless that wasn't to me. And everyone's still saying hello to everyone. The usual for this kind of evening. Jumping in the Glosson website as Santa special starting from £30 up to £2.50 for private standing compartment for up to 8 kids get presents. That's not bad, really, is it? But I suppose when you've got the kids and everything, that's when it does. If it's one kid, it's not too bad. Good evening, Finton. And Jeremy Norman, very good evening. Hello, all. Nice boots, Grace. Any suspenders? That would be telling, because that would be under my clothing. So the only one that gets to know that, Jeremy, is sitting down there. But nice try. And I love you bringing it in for the evening, so carry it on. Because you know we love evenings like these. Sue's great fans. Aaron, Richard, those boots are too clean, Grace. No, don't get me started. I protect them and they're a bit, they've got like not beeswax, but I washed them off after we went out for a WALK earlier. Muddier the better, but I'm definitely prepared. It was weird today. It was nice. The calm before the storm. And we're working in it tomorrow, so please say your prayers now. So yeah, it's really nice today. It's why I was not as warm up. Lovely in the sun. Definitely the calm before the storm. But yeah, these clean a dream. Trust me. And if I could be involved with horses again, I would be. Metcalf gets my vote. So yeah, we might do the stables, seeing as we're talking about horses and things. And it'll probably be the next area I'd do. But my kids, even at £30 each, wouldn't be happy with a present and a drink and snacks. Want toys from Smith's on the way home.
Someone's comfy.
So Morgan has a habit here, guys, especially of an evening. If we've come downstairs, made him go out for the toilet because he has the bladder of a child, he will get bored waiting for us to sort ourselves out and go on top of the sofa. Now, you go tell him you're going up. No, he ignores you, so you have to pick him up. And you get that similar noise. However, this time, he was on the chair all by himself and got grumpy because Rob picked him up. He sounds like a deadly attack dog, doesn't he? Sorry, can I? The comments are jumping a bit, so let me move that over and then you can. Is that better? Lay down, baby. The dog. Yeah, exactly. The dog. And you're now not looking at me because that got kicked. Yeah, fair enough. Respectful in a way. Yes.
I filmed the poster.
And those met calf kits were bane in my life this week. Had to try and sort one till we had an order. Both gauges took ages. So yeah, I've not done one for ages, partly because the storage to keep them safe really isn't there. Because we got all the ones donated and we've obviously not been doing anywhere that needs the buildings. That's coming on. So the plan is, I forgot I did know about the airbrush and I just was trying to avoid it really, I suppose. But I've got to airbrush the rest of the back because then everything can go in its place and stay. The sides will be okayish to get to, but obviously that back is where I need to do next. Again, I've been struggling, my hips gone. I've been having a lot of issues being up on the layout, haven't I? So I need to get it done. It's trying to look after myself as well. And then when you spend 4 hours and a half with your back straight in a vehicle, that doesn't do your back any fair either. Flymo, check out my new video, mate. Something you might like. Oh, have you done a new video, Daz? Not too bad, really. Like you say, for 1 or 2 kids, but I have 5. Well, 4, but 5 if you count. Tammy, Rob and Grace, will you be at Crew on the 9th? Is that Saturday or Sunday?
This is Saturday.
So yes, Crew is on next month on the 9th and 10th. Now, if you are a YouTuber, there is free entry for YouTubers. I think there's certain active YouTube members. Obviously, the decision goes down to Jason. You can contact him, obviously, through here, Facebook, any of his social medias. But you have to get in contact with him for him to put your name on the list. And that will give you free entry to the event. Now, obviously, we're not in a position that we could do a whole weekend of it. I would have loved to, because it's kind of like Model Rail Crew Take 2 and gets us away for a weekend. But we are working predominantly on Sundays at the moment, so we're going to be going on a Saturday. Like I said, would have loved to have done my whole weekend. It would have been a good fun one. Meet up with people before next year. But I don't think that Benny's will allow us that. So with working Sundays as well, the only day we can do it is for Saturday. Oh, that's lucky actually, because the week after then we're taking William, aren't we? Yeah. So yeah, an update on William if people want to know as well. He is on year 2 now of his course. Where I'm taking to is up to Liverpool to look at John Moore's University, because he is very keen to do the paramedic course. So he's obviously in his year 2, starting placement soon again in a placement he really liked. So that's an update on William, because we haven't actually given an update of him this year, have we? Because he's not been here. Now he's not here, we've forgotten about him, you see. But we're the ones, we're going to take him up to Liverpool, show him a little bit of it, places we used to go and things, so. Do we not tell him? Show him that park and tell him to go at night. And not tell him why. Suspenders, guessing we will be kept in suspense. Always with me, Simon. Although, talking of that, give you guys a bit of a laugh actually. We've actually, you get on how your video is doing, keywords and things, and apparently we are linked to Barely There Try On videos, aren't we?
No, we're not linked.
Not linked, but
no, it was a suggestion.
Oh, a suggestion.
We're not linked at all.
Well, no, but it says people search for same thing, and it's that under it, isn't it? You've said that before.
Oh yeah, our channel came up as a suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah, with these things, and yeah, interesting. But if you want that, you might find that off ours. Who knows? You went out for a W, a question mark K. Maybe. I've got Rob next to me, so I don't need that. I see what Jeremy did there. That was well and truly twisted, and I love it. We've not had this for a little while, so keep them coming. Brian will be in crew tomorrow if we get the hurricane winds and blows him hard enough that way. I tell you what, there was obviously the mini storm kind of starting Friday, and it was interesting for you driving, wasn't it? Because it's a lot worse in an ambulance than it is a car. So, was that Rob? Yes, Richard. Rob is here. He's just beside me. And Little Britain. I have forgotten your name. I do apologise. Evening all, just enjoying some fresh Irish sofa bread. Lovely. How are you keeping, Little Britain? I know life keeps you busy, so you can't always get in. But it is lovely to see those that can't always make it. But when we see it, it is lovely to see you in. Where's Little Britain? Where's Little Britain? I know I've got it here. Ah, Dominic. So yes, Dominic, it's lovely to see you again, darling. I hope you are keeping well. Wold sec. You having a moment like me? I know Donegal Dads, I had exactly the same, and Mark was like, "You okay there, Grace?" How many horses do you have for the layout now, John? Not enough. Never enough. You know, and if someone happens to give me some, I can't turn the poor blighters out, you see. You know, I wouldn't want them to be turned into glue or meat. I just have to take them in, you know. There's never enough. But I've probably got at least over 20 now, haven't I?
What?
Horses. Gotta have.
20?
Yeah.
40?
I've not got 40.
You counted 31 last year.
Well, then I haven't had 9 since. There's never enough. I think we've got more horses than sheep, though. And that's a problem in a world-based layout. All good, thanks, Maura. I hope you're well in Ireland with that storm coming. Oh, yeah, because it's going to hit them guys first, isn't it?
Yes.
So when's it due?
It's just landing.
Oh, it's landing now. Oh, well, we wish you in Ireland, you know, best of luck with it, because it's hitting you over this evening. When does ours start? Around 4 o'clock in the morning? 3. Oh, that'll wake us up then. Bank holiday next weekend here. Motherwell was showing Dublin all weekend. Richard from New Junction is coming over for it.
What?
That's a shame.
I didn't hear.
Motherwell was showing Dublin
Right.
all weekend. Grace has more horses and sheep for the layout. Exactly, Timber. You knew it before I even said it. Oh, nice dog. Yeah, he does like to be part of the show, we've gathered. Always when I'm filming, he wants to play. It's like just because he knows what I'm doing. Perhaps he could... But I bet the jigsaw will look great when completed, Marilyn. Howdy, Mr. Timber. SJ Train World, Simon, and we've still not had our rematch. I meant to call you today, but it got away with me. I am sorry, buddy. Question for all, is this a good deal? A lady near me is getting rid of her deceased husband's layout board. Seam pics look like those expensive ply kits. She wants them gone for free. No, it might be an awful deal. Same for a loss, but, you know, if you're going to use them and love them, that's the thing, isn't it? People that pass these things on. It's like our lady with the 60-year-old gal. She was just happy knowing that we were going to use her and love her. Can you remember exact words? It was something along the lines of, I'm happier going because I know she's going to be used and loved or something, wasn't it? But she was happy that, you know, it was going to continue on, not just sit there or be sold on kind of thing. Oh, Britain, love the jacket, Grace. Thank you very much. See, I like my smart things. We've gone too relaxed nowadays with clothes, I think. I'm like the older gentleman that used to wear suits, I suppose. So is that a decent deal or not? Anyone ever get halfway through a micro and find they're not being turned on by it? Huh? What? What's Jeremy talking about?
What?
Anyone ever get halfway through a micro and find they're not being turned on by it? Or is it just because of a conversation where my head's turned south?
No, I think that's what he meant.
Oh, that is what he meant. Tim Surf put a video up. I hope it's something you like. Evening John. What a few evenings of more coming in. I do know I go up and down when it comes to enthusiasm. And Chris Valleys, 56. Good evening. And Pete, can't make crew this year, Grace. Oh, I'm gutted, Pete, because obviously that's where we got to meet you last year. I'm absolutely gutted. Do you think maybe crew next summer? But no, it will be a shame not to see you and Sue. Have you heard that the original for Perspex Thomas prop is up for sale in an online auction? Nope. I'll put a video out about Alsager early November about a meet. Oh, when is it? I thought it was beginning of November. I'm now questioning one of the dates of Alsager. Somebody please don't tell me it's the 16th. I find is sometimes I step back for a bit and come at it again later and my enthusiasm returns. Yeah, exactly. I have to back away and come back sometimes. Daz is coming to crew. Nice one, Daz. Are you doing both days? One day? 2,000 starting price, Sodor. Nice. That's cold. Yeah, this is really skipping tonight. And I'm way behind. Who I get to see my Rob. Your Rob is there, Brian. You're not going to blow him a kiss. It's your Brian. No. Not even a little one. Sorry, Brian. I don't know what's going on between you two, but...
Shouldn't laugh at that, but that's funny.
What? What?
No, it's ambulance humour, Grace.
Oh, okay. Do you want to show me in a minute? Phil and Kyle, hiya. How are you guys doing? I've got a new video out about... Oh dear. Hope to see you Saturday the 9th of November. So it is the 9th. It's just when Timber panicked, and I panicked a bit when Timber said like the beginning of November. So Richard, it will be lovely to see you again. Is your lovely wife coming with you as well? Looks like we will be seeing quite a few people. Like I said, I know some will be the Sunday, and I wish we could do both days. I really do, but I just don't think we could manage it. You know, it's kind of like that. Would we rather just put our money into do it once a year and things like that? It is a shame, but you know, it is what it is. At least we'd be able to do one of the days. Hit that like button. Thank you, Si. Hills, holes, and breeches. That's what Rob's wearing, isn't it? Are we going back to the 1800s? Thumbs up, thump. Thank you, Pete. Routines. I know that Americans circle around it and wanting it. If I have the funds myself, I'll buy it and save it and keep it in the UK. There's already lots of props in the US. Chuckles, says Jeremy Norman. Are you looking for second-hand rolling stocks? Set up a train set shop. Thank you for that, Si. Trevorville. Did I say good evening to you, darling? Back in the late 1960s, I stayed for a few weeks in the only dry hotel in Liverpool. If you're an active YouTuber and coming to Alsager, just send an email to barnabasjunction@gmail with your name and channel and you will get in for free. Didn't you hear about the bloke who couldn't come? Sent his brother. You know what you got to do if you can't attend something? You don't have a brother, do you? Oh, I don't have to worry about that then. Are you having a jam with your soda bread, Little Britain? Not enough horses. Need to stop horsing around and find some more, Grace. I know, Simon. I know. It just... Try telling Rob. Send more sheep and cows to Grace, not horses, says Paul. Rob will like you. I don't like you anymore, Paul. Doesn't Wales have more sheep than people? Exactly, Little Britain. We've got to order more. Because our last sheep flocking kit actually went to Roger as part of his little competition we did. Yeah, all be safe in the weather. We have a weather warning from tonight. Well, Maura, you stay safe. Have you got everything in from the garden and that? We did do a walk round today. Put your horses in 2 lines, and if you have 40, that means your layer is powered at 40 horsepower. Yeah, but how does that work in 172 scale? Do I need more to make it 40 horsepower? And no.
New Zealand has more sheep than people. More sheep per person. But Falkland Islands beats everywhere, hands down.
Oh yeah, what about Australia? Because they're as bad with... No, New Zealand, they've got loads of sheep as well.
I literally just said New Zealand.
Oh, sorry.
New Zealand, it's 7.7 sheep per person. Wales, it's 3. Australia, it's 3.3. Falkland Islands, it's 200.
You know why that is in Wales? Because of all the kickbacks that have failed. So instead of a sheep kicking back, they've fallen off a cliff. That must be why there's, it's slowly decreasing here. But, just an idea.
Let me know when to laugh.
Even Alan Reynolds. Very good evening, darling. Alan spaced in Dover and grinning. Have you done any more drawing, Alan? What's the weather set for down south? It's not as bad, nowhere near as bad, is it?
No.
I've been thinking about that rematch for the last couple of days. We will get it, Si. We will. And Andy's back again. I'm still chatting, Andy. You haven't missed a lot. Welcome back, Andy. More hellos. I used a couple of years ago. Right. This keeps skipping. He meant a micro layout. Okay. My mind went somewhere else. It's the conversation started tonight, so my mind is there. Little Brit, my daughter lives in Bristol. I think she misses soda bread. I find it's got a funny taste, but it's kind of a big thing for you guys there, isn't it? Hardly worn a suit since I retired from work in 2007. It's not, I've got jeans on. I just like my waistcoats, blazers, and that one I sent you that has purple in it. That waistcoat and blazer. It's got a matching skirt as well. One I said I was going to get last month. 9th and 10th of November. Thank you, Simon. So we are safe. We will definitely be there. Because if it had been the 16th, priorities wills. Action Rob, the lawnmower fighter. Huh? Timber. Lawnmower fighter? Why is he a lawnmower fighter? Oh, because of your hair. Went all the way to work on Thursday, only to get there and told I wasn't needed, so could work from home. Ah, no. Am I right in thinking that Crew Exhibition was a 2 or 1 day show? So Model Rail Crew is 1 day, but this Alsager's Crew event is 2 days. So sometimes when we say crew show, that's what we've been talking about before. Right, Rob. That's what Bryce says.
Oh, okay.
I've just done the full action for you, Brian. I'm on your side. Crew Model Rail is Sunday only. I think it's all being well. I'm alright. I have some good recipes. Hi peeps. Thumbs up too. Thank you, Alan, darling. I have no Tammy. Right. No Mav, no Tammy and Ray, no Shauna Buckley, and no Gav tonight as of yet. No Sean been in for a while. Is he okay? So Sean we haven't heard of, but I think he had a lot going on, didn't he? I don't think we've got contact for Sean. Tammy and Ray have obviously, they've been having a bad weather over there. They've had a lot going on. They are posting things, so they are still okay. Gav, from what I know, it's footy season. He's obviously got his driving as well. So I think it's just a case, and Mav as well, Saturdays are a hard one for him because he is working, isn't he? We have had contact with him, so he is still alive, don't worry. But no, I think it's just everyone's quite busy. It's that time of year, isn't it? You've had the summer, so now life's getting back to busy. But it is obviously nice as a group we all collect. If anyone we personally haven't spoken to Sean in a while. So is there anybody in the group that has spoken to Sean lately? Who is it? I mixed up with Sean. You've got Sean and who's the other one?
Tony?
No, Sean and the two that they both came around the same time. Who's the other one?
No idea.
Isn't Chris on it? Sean Buckley. Oh, what's the other channel? There's another one as well. I think one of them was in the other week. I always used to get the two mixed up. It'll come to me when I'm about to fall asleep, probably, because I never sleep well Saturday nights. Crew hits the same time as Remembrance Day. Does it? We go to Felixstowe with all the soldiers, so sailors and RAF. So the crew show this year, Our Sages, Pete, is on Saturday and the Sunday. Not just for Sunday, I think. I'm sure it's a 2-day event. Yeah, because we were going to go for a weekend. Sheep watering kit. It's a sheep flocking kit. Flocking. Although, again, depending where your mind is, you might picture something else. But thought you said sheep kit, but realise it was sheep flocking. Get your minds out that gutter, guys. I love it. Stay there, actually. It's nice and warm there, isn't it? I'm using Roger's chili sauce all this time now. Very good stuff. Adds a kick to spag bowl and con carne. Yes, actually, Roger hasn't been in either, has he? Last few.
No.
Do you want to drop him a message?
Yep.
Because the others... Oh, there we go. Mav is in. We didn't even say his name 3 times and he shall appear. I might have, actually. Oh, who is it? It used to be Sean and someone else. And it always got mixed up. That's going to bug me now. Don't think it was Chris. Because he's valid. He's like completely different. Bear with me, guys. It's going to bug me if not. I'm sure they should be on... GW Bartley Sean. Unless it is Chris, I don't know. Maybe it is Chris, and I just know Chris that well know that I can't even think about the difficulties I used to have. Oh, Growler, Ewan, that's it. I always used to confuse Ewan and Sean. I think Ewan was in the other... No, was it Sean in the other day? I can't remember if it's... See, I still mix them up. Either Sean or Ewan we've not seen in ages. I'm sure one of them popped in last week. But like I say, it is good that as a community we do keep up about if people haven't been in. I think it is an important thing. So I do appreciate you guys saying. You wish, Dan, what suit do you have for homemade bread? More? Hi, Mav. Mav, you've been lurking. So good evening, Mav, darling, by the way. All our sheep are on Anatolian Island. Plus, I meant since you're in the chatting, Mav. I'm packing while watching. Ah, okay. Hi, Pop. Where are you off to? Mav. I have a tweed jacket I bought about 20 years ago in Scotland. It's become a little that little tight across the shoulder since I started farming. I do want a proper... So I have a tweed coat, but I don't have a tweed blazer. I would love one and a waistcoat. But I've kind of found another one that is tweed or wool. It's got purple in it and everything, and I love it. But here's for dreams. A woman's always going to want clothes. Get your membership and get sneak peeks. So Paul has been a member with us for 17 months. Thank you, Paul. But yes, you do get your sneak peeks. We are trying to do them a lot more. And top tiers for members and patrons get the early previews as well. Sorry, Little Britain didn't say hi. Went to pub last night and asked the barmaid if she had any innuendo. She said yes and gave me one. Oh, RGJ, sorry to spoil our sages do, but I'll be there on Saturday. Oh, nice one, Mav. Does that mean I get to sit on your chair again? That's good. That's good if they came at the same time. Not many can. No one I know has ever came at the same time. Both came about the same time. Oh, Grace. Wait, what did I say to get that? They're obviously picking up on things I'm doing unintentionally today. Okay, so I'm not very well with that. Flocking makes hairy bush. There was nothing wrong with a hairy bush in the 70s, was there? Was it the 70s or was it the 80s?
70s, early 80s.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with hairy bush then. A good time in Cornwall. Wait, Mav's going to Cornwall? Finitum, me neither. It's been a while, so I'm in time of the year to trim bushes. Extra warmth. Come on, guys, you should know this. To myself, I try flocking my wife's bush. I'm sorting your grave now for you, buddy. 3 hours, 30 minutes drive up to Crewe from down here. So for us, it's hour and a half. Is it?
What?
Crewe?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half. Nice Pete, please don't sing. During the summer, this keeps skipping. During the summer, I couldn't lie on my lawn naked and think, oh my grace. Could tell the time by the shadow for most afternoon. Oh dear, a little bit too much info. If you hadn't said you were thinking about me. Behave, Jeremy. Have you got an email for Clive? Tweed is pure wool and knitted by men. So yeah, a decent tweed jacket. This is why I want to get a blazer, because even in the rain, I love my tweed coat. But it's too impractical to wear. This is actually only H&M and it's lovely and warm. But I would love a tweed. I'd love a tweed set, to be honest. The skirt, the waistcoat and the blazer. And the tweed with the purple in it, obviously, because this is me we're talking about. But like I said, I have my eyes set on a nice purpley mix. And Barnabas Junction, Jason, very good evening. Not again. Andy Clyde's email going the junk. I will check now. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why this keeps skipping. Good news for this week. I've passed my food safety course. Oh, nice one, Alan. Well done, doll. In the 70s, bushes were all the same as in the 60s. Nobody trimmed them then. Just email. Okay, Daz, just watch your latest upload of Fab Tribute to Bernie. Ah, that's why you're telling people to go over there, Daz. But did you realise you showed your home address on the package? No, not that we've done that. I won 2 years supply of Marmite, 1 jar. Jason, why I've got you in? Did you say moderators? Is moderators awards happening this year, or I can't remember if you have said anything or not, or I'm just imagining things here. Tell me if I'm just imagining things. I could be mixing things up very easily. I want a 2 year supply of Marmite, 1 jar. I need a decent tweed cap, but they cost a fortune nowadays. Yeah, well, the way people are talking, I should get a tweed cap as well. So yeah, so let's add that into it. Sheep flocking, that's a tough one. Yeah, rather shocking experience as well. Ha ha, Simon. Beat you to it. That's fine, mate. If I ever get anything rather than bills, I'll be happy, sisters. Little Brett and I have found the best place for cats' local garden centres. Hope everyone up north keeps safe overnight. Are you not getting any of it? Are you not doing any of it, Jace? I'd have thought you would have got some of it. Us, it's hitting tomorrow, which is going to be interesting. But I should actually get to what I'm going to do tonight. So, last chance, guys. I was thinking of doing a Metcalf tonight. Possibly another stables, because that'll be the next thing really that I work on once I've done my airbrushing. Once I've done...
It's kind of fizzling out by the time it gets to him.
Oh, okay. Lucky duck. Wouldn't it be nice to get a job over there again then? Avoid it. Or take it with us. But yes, are you guys happy to see a Metcalf kit, or am I going to send you to sleep? This is the thing. I never want to do things that bore you. So I could do another stables. Or I could do something else. Please give your ideas. Although the way we are going tonight with bushes and all sorts, maybe I should not say give you ideas without being more specific. That's probably a dangerous thing to suggest tonight, the way this chat's going, isn't it? I'm giving him free rein. I want to buy camouflage trousers but couldn't find any. Andy Hudson, Motorola Bills, done static grass sheep in O gauge on my layout. They look epic. I do still have some. I do think my hill needs something more, but I kind of don't want to use the flocked ones because you're not going to see it. Ouch, wasn't expecting that shocking comeback. See, I'm on fire. No, that was the other week when I set something on fire. I went to the zoo. There was only one dog in it. It was a Shih Tzu. Who is behind me, so I've got to be very careful if I go backwards. Leather patches too, Grace. I don't think they're proper leather. This is like I said, like, oh, it's more suede. But yeah, I do, like I said, I do want to get a proper jacket. Daz, I confirm you're on the VIP for entry list for Alsager. Do a Metcalf kit that come with Model Hour magazine you bought a few months ago. It's small and quick and can be done in one stream. It's not in the shed. I think it's still in the desk. Watching you is never boring. Ah, oh, Jeremy, what do you want being so nice? Metcalf kit, please. So you guys should be happy. My colleague can no longer attend next week innuendo seminar, so I had to fill her slot instead. Oh, aren't you such a lovely guy? Madam Metcalf tonight, please, says Jason. You guys just like seeing my fails. I think that's what it is. And Alan Pollock, hi guys, I'm heading off for tonight. See you next time. Night, darling, you take care. Daz, looking forward to it, mate. Could you email me where and what times, please? We'll do Daz. See Alan P. Metcalf, Grace. Ron Lyons, did you say a few streams ago that you're part of a model manufacturer supplier? I've seen adverts for in Railway Modeller. Your hill may need a small extension, maybe a pink colour. Oh dear, these are bad. Grace, can you please give the Alsager X? Jason, dear, I kind of already have done just before you came in. See? Am I not good to you? Awful at the social media with postings, but I usually get it out in my life. So yes, for a reminder again, like there is the Alsager exhibition. Dates are gone, what, 9th and 10th, is it? And again, contact Jason if you are an active YouTuber. I don't know the full, I think you have to be, you know, regularly posting and things. But Jason has that. You can read out what I posted. Posted where? This is, but I did mention it before you came in. You read out what I've posted, or just saying that to contact you. Grace, could you fit a small house or ruin on a hill? It could be hidden behind grass and trees. That's not something I thought of, to be honest, Maura. I don't know, because my mountains has ruins on, and then we're going to have the old section, so I don't want to make it too ruiny everywhere. What I've done on my hill is more like we get like Holyhead Mountain. So like, is there any buildings up on Holyhead Mountain? But that is a good idea, actually. Oh, okay, thanks for online. You're a diamond, says Jason. You're just being nice. Tell me I'm awful on the social media aspect usually. But yes, I did mention it, so don't you worry. It's Barnabas, not Barnabas when you put your email in either, guys. Otherwise it won't work. Not from the voice of experience. Does the Thomas Prop class as pre-owned on my community feed? Okay. Technically, yes, Jeremy. Yeah, you've got that. Evening all. Dara, how are you doing, lovely? You keeping well? Well, if it ends up. Make a Mets. Yeah. Still not going to fall for it yet, Aaron. It's too early. And because you put all the dots, it made me stop. I'm sorry, but Andy is the winner with that. At the moment, Andy has won it for getting it in there. Jason sent it on Messenger. I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, keep it away from the mic, though, yeah.
Right, so I will do it all officially, because my explanations were rubbish, to be fair. So, the annual Alsager Railway Association exhibition takes place on the 9th and 10th of November this year. It's hosted again at the Bentley place. Again, you can find details of that on Model Rail Crew. It's on there, isn't it, Jason? This year, are inviting Model Railway YouTubers. Free entry with a meet and greet on both days. Time and location within the exhibition to be confirmed. To be eligible for free entry, you must have met the following criteria. Have an active Model Railway YouTube channel and be on the VIP list. So to be added to the VIP list, however, you must message or email Jason directly with your full name and YouTube channel link no later than 6 p.m. on the 8th of November. Obviously, anyone not on the list, you will be required to pay the standard exhibition fee on the day. Jason wanted to obviously thank our sages for arranging this, and the price normally is £9, under 16's free. So 10 to 5, Legends Bentley Motors, Sunnybank Road. No, stuff like that. Did I see someone else has come in? Does he have a cousin? Stephen Cameron, very good evening, darling. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man! Good evening, Craig. How are you doing, darling? This has turned into more chat tonight, but I will get a Metcast sorted out. I know Rob is just sorting. Andy, I've not had an email from Clive. So at the moment, I need to sort the camera out. It's still set up on the drawing. So I do thank everyone for the support.
Careful your chair, love.
Yeah, I know I can't go back because
right behind you.
yeah.
He's resting his head on it.
Perfect. Thank you, Jace. How you put up with me, I do not know. I'm an awful social media person, really. Although
Did you say hello to Stephen?
Yes, I just have, darling. I've seen Travis Stubbs in the chat for a while. Wasn't Travis Stubbs? No, was Travis Stubbs in the other week?
Which one's the A4 guy?
That's Trev. No, Trevorville.
Muffin the Mule. It's illegal now.
No, I'm sure Trevor Stubbs was in the other day. But again, if anybody's got direct contact, I have been seeing. Oh yeah, exactly. Trevor's very busy doing a theatre production this week. Is it this week? Mobile number would do if you could text it or email it. Who's that, Andy?
Grace. Phone.
I know the Muffin Man. Woohoo! Yeah, who's that mobile number? Is that for, Andy? Was that us? All well, hard at work. Holly Bob's in 9 days. Nice. Let's get the drawer.
Don't forget to get to that chippy, Craig.
Yes. Oh my god, amazing. Thank you, by the way, Flymo as well. I've just seen that. I don't know if you have.
Flymo.
No, on.
Okay.
Do you want to put this somewhere safe? So we kind of have 2 in here now. Well, no. Do we have 3? No, we have a lens.
Well, that one needs to go back upstairs.
Yes. Seeing as we aren't going to capture the what's it anytime soon. We've missed our chance on that, I think. So just bear with me while I set up, guys.
Pete's just messaged Clive.
Oh, okay, thanks, buddy. Like I said, I think that's the great thing I love about our community is that we do all keep an eye. I'm sure if it was you
And David Hicks is in the house.
Good evening, David.
So don't forget, everybody be on your best behaviour. Yeah, right. I think David knows.
You keep saying that. I think he's going to tell you off for saying that, making him out that he's just, well, Vic is in, we must behave.
And Clive has just arrived in.
Ah, speak of the devil. 'Tis me, I'm here.
Jeremy, is that an old Hornby Blue signal cabin? Yes, yes it is.
Didn't we build
The
that
one
on the
that's-
live?
Yes. I doubt it, Grace. It's made out of metal.
No, not the actual signal cabin. Signal cabin? Signal cabin. I mean, when we...
Yeah, it is, Jeremy. It's about 60 years old, that one.
Can you do me a favour? Please.
Innuendo's fine, Jeremy. It was just getting a little bit personal, that's all. We welcome any sort of innuendo, but it was just a little bit personal towards Grace, that's all, buddy. Don't take offence.
Yes. You know me.
David. Like I've got that influence. Stephen's still doing the night shifts.
Other than that, I'm 74. I thought it was supposed to be 69. Ain't that the golden number?
It's only 5 years out.
What's 5 years?
5 years late. It might be a bit stale.
Yes. Can you in a minute do your famous job? Seeing as I'm doing a Metcalf kit. I should probably treat myself to a new one.
Jeremy, it's not just the old Dublo signal box. Yeah, that's a fair comment. Yeah, I should have expanded that on Jeremy. It's not just a signal box. We've got the water tower, the station, the 3-rail track, and loco carriages, wagons, figures that were all donated to us. Thank you, Dan. I should have expanded on it.
Right.
And Dino's in the house.
Good evening, Dino, darling.
Jace, pleased that my cold man flu is now clearing. Felt absolute crap for the last 3 days. Lucky you didn't have to call an ambulance, mate.
Glad you're feeling better. I actually said to Rob when you went live, Jace, I said you sounded like you're a bit full up, didn't you?
Craig, set a light to the signal box like I did at New Durham Junction. I'm thinking about it, but if you remember, Craig, it's actually high. Can you, Alexa, turn on the trains? Can you press a button?
What button?
Signal.
Oh.
If you remember, Craig. No, one of the louder ones. It's hiding that control panel, if you remember. So I'd have to do an extra long cable for it. Alexa, turn off the trains. Hi Clive, just asked Brian if you had an email or phone. Now you're here. My email is on my YouTube page.
Where's my blackboard?
Aaronville, get lost.
Why? What did he say?
He's trying to get me to read out the words I was having difficulty with the other week.
Oh, no way.
He tried to catch me out.
Where's my blackboard? Seeing as you were... I saw it because you hadn't used it when you did the gluing and I thought you hadn't used it. But I saw it somewhere.
I don't know. It might be down here. Have you tried behind this?
Yeah, I've just looked there and it ain't there. Unless I'm being blind as a bat, as usual.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Jason, did you buy any models in the recovery? Did you buy any models in the help to recovery from your man flu? Ivo did a few Christmas shows at the garden centre today. What?
Who is it that was going to build for a Christmas display?
I can't remember.
I thought somebody was.
Bit late for even song, says David.
Yeah, that's 7 o'clock usually, isn't it?
Is that why you played it, especially for David?
Yeah. Unintentionally, because, you know, I don't know which one's which, because we haven't labelled it up yet. But, yeah, why not?
Stephen was on YouTube today and found John Barry playing the theme from Midnight Cowboy on harmonica.
Huh.
Absolutely superb. One had an LGB train running, the other... What are you trying to do?
I'm going to switch it over because I'm going to get it sorted because I also want to have a...
That's all right,
So there is the choice of 2 guys as well. I just realised I've got that little one there as well. So we have the stables or the little gardener's cottage.
Dan, Grace, you only placed the wedding bells on the layout to remind you and Rob that you both need to set a date.
That was actually Secret Anorak Phil, so that could have been what he was planning. You never know.
Not Ian Gisbo.
Sorry, yes. What Phil sent us as well.
I can't remember.
I'm sure he sent us Electric Key. I'm mixing up as always.
By the way, Dandy, when I bought a tank engine at Getz, and it wasn't a pannier. Amazing what I can do when you're not hovering over me. Oh, it's getting close to All Hallows Eve. Shall Mr. Grimm come out to play? Sound back.
Huh?
Did the sound go? You've been messing with the sound, Grace?
Nope. Unless it was the flipping of over and it...
Oh, it's the twin camera, isn't it?
I think I accidentally went onto the twin first, so whether it just didn't like it, I don't know. But I'm on the single one now.
No never mind, says Simon. Aaron, still not saying it.
Why not? Have you done my blade?
David is reinforcing what Dan said.
What? Animal and animal, animal?
No. Dan. About setting a date. David would tell him that.
Yes. So, which shall I do, guys? Because we've done the stable block before, which means I'm less likely to make mistakes. But we also have this gardener's cottage, which that is like the one, although it's slightly different from that one, actually. And I kind of think those big bay open windows, would you really want them with your house there? But we got this little gardener's cottage as well. Both two little small kits, although I bet really not small when you open it up. So
where are we?
While I take a minute, again, those.
The rest was the usual Max Village stuff and a lot of tree decorations. Timber. Just a thought what to get Grace for Christmas. A pigsty.
We've got one.
Brian, do the cottage. I don't like horses.
Who said that?
Brian.
Brian.
Chris, I got pannier number 23 2 weeks ago, by the way. Another 87.50. I think I have 6 now. Dan, David, can you do weddings on my online and live streams with 44 witnesses? I don't think so, Dan.
Rob wants to give me a bit more special than that.
Pete, no, not tested my terrier from Getz yet. Ron Lines, anyone been to the York show at the racecourse?
Huh?
Not me. Ivo, did Mav go down the rabbit hole and bought a BR95? David, there's a thought. Yeah, right. Metcalf Cottage, says Aaron.
Yeah, cottage.
Brian, Jason saying the cottage. Stable gets my vote for Ron Lines. Cottage.
Dave in a gardener's cottage, Grace, so you can put
Cottage.
flowers.
So by the votes per cottage, so it appears this isn't everyone wants to go cottaging. You speak for yourself, Dan. Simon, why do most horses look fit? Because they're on a stable diet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ivo, I've already got one, I think. German T100 tank, picked up 3 coaches for it gets. So I think you're doing the cottage, Grace.
I think I'm doing the cottage. Cottage pie, please. And I always mix up cottage and shepherd's pie. Although now I say it, you remember shepherd is lamb because of shepherd and sheep. And cottage is beef. Oh, a nice bit of beef.
There is an Urban Dictionary.
Ivo already got. Oh, is Ivo in?
Yeah.
Already got one, I think, German.
Cottaging for beef. You know what cottaging is?
I can't fully remember, but I know it's not. Is it?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Years ago when I lived in Harrogate was a great show back then.
Rob, Cecilia. Hello, Rob and Grace and everybody in the chat. Rob, did you fix the section of track that kept the HST kept derailing? Yes, that was fixed, but I've still got an issue with an APT. So I put it away before I lose my temper with it, to be honest, mate.
Guess what, Grace? You're doing the cottage. I was going to say, if ever a vote, I think that one was one of the easiest yet. I hate when I have to make the choice.
Why couldn't the donkey sing? Because it's a little horse. That was bad, David.
I like what John said. Despite everyone do stables.
Timber, I spent 2 weekends away with Clyde, but still don't have his number. I think he's playing me.
Oh.
Has he not bought you any flowers yet, Timber?
He didn't take you on a date first. Martin Shipman, very good evening, darling.
But yeah, Timber, your place was bleeding flooded the other night, wasn't it? Jesus. I was going to trade the ambulance in for a boat.
Martin, hope you're enjoying yourselves. Well, the innuendos are here, so it's always a good night when we have the innuendos. And apparently we're doing the cottage.
Thank you, Trevor. Tried to get in for next year's show, but all full at the end. Trying to get up to do more shows at more, spread our wings a bit.
Model Rail Crew.
Raymond
That's all I'm
Legs.
saying.
Have we said hello to Raymond Legs?
No, I think he's just come in.
Have we?
So good evening, Raymond Legs. I think you just entered the chat. Oops.
Laser cut cardboard kit. Yeah, and a river running through Brother's kitchen. There was rivers running across many of the roads as well.
I'm just glad we got...
Cottage, as it's a good place not to do sheep flocking. Good idea.
You guys like that because I shock myself. Don't lie. Have you put my new blade on, darling, or not yet?
No way.
Could you put my new blade on, please? Because I can never take it off.
Yeah, just hand the blade to me the wrong way.
No, I've held it the right way.
You have to watch the comments.
Yeah, I just want... I have some 000 N-scale cardboard kits made by Builder Plus. Clive's just emailed Andy. Simon, it's sheep flogging. I've actually got places up here with that. 00 was the original IM for Engage. Oh, okay. Learn something new any day. I'll drop Model Crew a message, see what the damage is. Well, places are filling up, so you need to get in quick. That's why I need to talk to you, Jace, actually. About exhibitors. You say that Simon, but avoid put the idea in Grace's head that she can use brand static grass or flock. She can make it a proper thatch cottage. Talking of that, it was actually Roger who used painter's brush for the thatch roof we have on our little cottage, wasn't it? Painter's brush or something he used, wasn't it? If I remember right. The cottage for our horses. Yeah, I may as well. The amount of horses I've got. There has been videos of people letting horses into the houses, and someone I know, she's got a very old house and that, and you literally can open the barn door into the stables. I would love that. I really would. Right, let's set this up for you guys to see.
We live in a place where you could open the front room window and stroke the cows.
Yeah. No, it has to be horses. You can't ride cows as easy. No, it has been done.
Blazing saddles.
Sorry.
Blazing saddles.
Blazing saddles.
Yeah, they road hook cows there.
Oh, there was a woman a few years ago that she's jumping with her cow. Has saddle and everything. Clive, have you sent an email? Clive said he had... Oh, no, he said he has to Andy, hasn't he? Ivo, one Microsoft exam to go on Monday, then it's time to start the end of year activities. So best of luck with that, Ivo. I know a video well filmed when the horse is laying in bed. Online's Model Railways, you can get into cruise show free. Watch out.
That's the horse's head.
Yeah. No, I was meaning with online's to exhibit a Model Rail Crew timber. But yes, he could get into the show as well, but not to exhibit, I don't think. I don't know. Jason is obviously connected with the Our Sages. I'm awful when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, blazing saddles. Here come Mungo. Jesus, you couldn't... Well, someone actually made a video of that film being remade to suit the 2024. And it was basically the opening credits and the closing, the end.
Well,
because everything else in between, everybody would find offensive.
what's the thing? We watch films now, and even the James Bond films, and you think, God, Could they get away with that now?
Dan, I've made thatched roof cottages using... Thatched roof cottages using flannels. Saw it in a web chat and a magazine being done once with the flannels. Seen it done with statics as well as the paintbrush trick. Blazing saddles. Apply beams before the jump. Indeed.
Right, so here...
You've never watched Blazing Saddles. Jesus.
I don't think I have. Right, top tip as always when Grace does Metcalf kits, guys. Do not follow it step by step. If you are doing this kit, always watch this and watch it in advance before you start building it, because Grace always goes wrong somewhere.
And don't cut towards yourself.
Oh, well, that's never going to change.
Here's a challenge. Rob and Grace get a 2x2 foot playing card table and make a full working layout to take to crew next year. Slight hitch with that. Who's doing the photography?
I was going to say we couldn't do that. No, Rob. A friend of mine using a homemade static grass applicator flies apple with tea strainer. He touched his wedding ring against it. What a jolt he got. Oof.
Candygram for Mr. Mongo. Yeah, that was another one.
Question form submitted. Brilliant, Ron. I'm sure Jace will take a look at that.
Ray, I hope I buy more Aurora postage stamp for the end scale kits when I go to the upcoming train show next month.
That is a good film.
Brian, I've seen Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes.
Rob, if it was called Blazing Sheep, then Brian would have watched it. And Mark's in the house. Don't say hello to Mark then, Grace.
Sorry, good evening, Mark. I'm guessing Strictly's finished. Right. Windows. Storages. Extension walls. Right, I don't think we need that. Oh, what's this?
Yeah, so tonight's live stream is brought to you by How Not to Build a Metcalf Kit.
Oh, I'm not happy here. They've got every colour but purple for the curtains. Every colour but purple. Oh, I'm not happy. They've even got pinks.
Which dwarf are you?
I'm grumpy right now. There's no purple.
You're always grumpy.
But there is no purple. It's pinks, it's purples, it's yellow. Pinks, it's blues, but there is no purple.
Ivo, still looking for a Rivarossi BR96 as I need more freight locomotives.
Right. Windows. Right, rear in a wall. Where's a rear in a wall?
Grace, paint them purple. That's a thought.
Yeah.
Paint them purple.
I could do.
Mix the red and the blue together, says Ron Mines. Trevor, purple is not the only colour.
It's in my world.
Ivo, and that's why you collect all the spares from other kits.
Yeah, well, also better than they don't have it either.
Grace, you could print your own curtains.
Wait, which curtains are we talking about now? Is my mind truly in my gutter tonight? I think it is.
Yeah, considering earlier. Grace, just colour one in this purple, then it'd be the colour purple. So yeah, everybody's saying paint them. No, considering what was pulled earlier, Grace, I think your comment was a bit...
Okay.
Ivo, transparent red paint over the blue ones. The cottage ones, Richard says. see the curtain? Those curtains. Keep the curtains open, stick a horse's head in the window.
Yeah.
Raymond. Those window sheets look like the 1960s Wolfers windows I have several packs of. Chris says blinds. Dan, why not paint purple curtains on the glazing directly? Trevor, to me, blue and purple are the same colour.
Yes, you've got the oh, you can't see purple, can you? I think we found this out a little while ago, didn't we, actually? Right. Oh.
Ivo says he's got tons of Fuller and Kibri window curtain sheets. Mark, I'm still here, Adam. To be honest, I've been struggling since Sarah and her accident, and it was the anniversary of my dad's passing last week. Oh, jeez, not good, mate. Chris, there's a tribe in Papua New Guinea who can't tell the difference between blue and black. Genetic mutation. Paul Woods. Rob, get the plasters ready. Oh, yeah.
I'm not that bad. I've got to be careful, but it always comes out really fast.
Run lines. Yep, I agree with you. That's my fact learned for the day, but that was quite fascinating, actually.
Oh, that's the thick one.
Confusing wrong spot for the Black Sea. David sending prayers to Mark. What are you laughing at?
No, me. I forgot to score it again.
John, sorry to hear you've been struggling lately. Stand over, Model Railway. Hope Sarah gets better soon.
Is there any more on a recovery? Obviously, yeah, you might not want to speak about it actually on here, Mark. I get that. How's Jess doing as well? Quick readjust before it dries. Done.
I don't know. Will these days come to pass with Dad's Mark? I hope Sarah gets over things soon too. Finison Central Model Railway. Anthony's Mallard. Cat Hair City. Or Dog Hair City in this house.
Yeah, occasionally the cat comes in here, but she comes here and then buggers off again, doesn't she? Poke. Poke.
Hope Sarah's getting better, Mark. Could you remember Dad with such affection? Yep. Well said, Chris. Adam, I might be related to them, Chris. My uncle had many children out there. Jesus. Is that a good or a bad thing, Adam?
Related to who?
Papua New Guineans.
Oh, okay.
It's like all the Shetlanders that are related to everybody in Australia.
Right, let's see which ones we need for here. F1.
Run lines. Grace Rob, have you done any other card kits apart from Metcalf? Grace?
So we did try one of the scratch build. It's not scratch build as such, but it's more skill needed. It wasn't super quick. What was it? That abandoned one where it was wood and everything. I think it's scale model scenery, but I kind of put it down because there's a lot more skill needed in it. We've got a few super quick as well. Like I said, I think I stopped doing the buildings and such because it's where to store them for a minute, isn't it?
Paul Woods. Andy said the mallard is copping up fur balls. Okay. Grace.
Kevin! Good evening. How is everything going? You were going in for surgery, weren't you, darling? How are you keeping now? Please do let us know.
Yep, enough to stuff a pillow, Brian. Chris, you might be the king of Papua New Guinea, Flammer. You never know. Worth checking. John Penny, I think I'm going to learn how to solder so I don't need to rely on the pre-wired flash plates I normally use. Plenty of YouTube channels out there, mate. Just get some old track, get some old wires, have a practice. That's how they say you get to Carnegie Hall. Practice. Maura. Okay, folks, I'm going to head off now. Night, everyone. Thanks, Grace and Rob. You stay safe, Maura. I know this storm's hitting you before it hits us.
No,
Hope you get through it okay, darling. Gosh, which one? Forgot about that. You don't have to limit yourself to Metcalf kits, as I sent you someone of which you said was perfect, near enough for your plans. They weren't Metcalf. They're all tucked away, Dan.
Like I said, we just haven't been doing them because it's once I'm building them, it's where to put them safely. For now, we've not really got much room at the moment.
Adam, no, I'm not going to be king of Papua anytime soon. I don't think they have a king queen. I think the Maoris ate them.
Oh dear. Right, F1.
Chris, too much faff, John. I hate soldering. I always burn myself. That's half the fun. And the smell of burnt flesh.
Does that mean he's watched Johnny Go Dad?
Yeah.
Ah, he takes the mickey out of me.
Metcalf are definitely the right way to go from feedback I've had. It swings and roundabouts, really. You know, some people like total scratch builds. Some people like super quick. It is literally each to their own.
Well, I think that scale model scenery one was good because it was a kit, but it's probably the next stage to kit bashing before you do complete kit bashing from scratch, wasn't it?
Kevin Bradley, if Wales was flat, it would be bigger than England. Interesting. Andy, the damages on the crosshead. Oh, sorry. Andy and Brian are talking to each other. Sorry. Mark, she's able to get around a bit more now, Simon, and can do a bit more, but still on crutches. She has her MRI scan next month, so hopefully things will be able to move on from there. Fingers crossed for her, Mark. John Penny, that would probably happen to me as well. Everyone here who has a model railway or any layout is their own king, queen or god. We all create our own worlds.
Oh, that's true. Who's the president of ours?
Morgan.
Oh yeah, he is in charge, isn't he, when we do videos? And he's lazy and doesn't do a lot, says him sleeping while we're working hard on a live.
She's picking it.
Oh, hold on, I wasn't there. That's what he's doing right now, guys. Working so hard, of course.
Brian saying, send a photo, he might have a spare. Chris, the Metcalf Steam Loco shed. I get it out and think, every so often and put it back on the shelf.
Chimney in a wall.
Aaron, hopefully in a couple of months' time, my baseboard will be ready for the new W gauge track. Question: Pico Flexi track, streamlined code 75 or code 100. Be running brand new locos. I would have said code 100 because that gives you the option of old and new in case you change your mind. And that's only speaking from personal experience where I've got code 75 and certain locos won't run on it.
You've still got to sort that bit out, actually,
Yeah.
haven't you? But it's not the end of the world because it's not my running bit, is it?
Kevin Bradley, bit sore, but okay, gotta wait results.
Oh, fingers crossed, darling.
Dan, then my kids stump all over my layout and it's like a live reenactment of Japanese attack by Godzilla.
Well, this will be interesting. I've never done one this shape before.
Trev, I used to like the plastic airfix buildings back in the 1060s. Is that supposed to be 1960s?
If not, he's probably looking good for his age.
Pete, asked Sue if I could extend to the garden. Wow, it looks good, kill. You're a brave man, Pete.
Oh, come on, Sue. We should get a break from him.
Chris, children belong in the cupboard under the stairs, Dan.
Then why is Dan not under there?
Trev is not in his 60s, he's 900 years old. Andy, if I have trouble, I'll send a photo. Oh, talking to Brian, sorry. They watched Harry Potter, Chris, and they got hope that they can come out from the cupboard. Oh yeah, at the end of our stream, it will be going. We'll direct you straight over to Andy's stream tomorrow. Obviously, he couldn't do one of his streams last week because he was at Getz or Wally.
I think it was Getz. I'm not sure at this point. I know Anthony Judge was there as well, so a few people got to meet him and Joyce.
Adam, I make that boo-boo a lot. Miss 9 and get the 0. Trev, I came to England with William the First. Timber, most Airfix kits are still available from Daypol.
Rudder Models does some as well, don't they?
Huh?
I'm sure they do.
Train models.
Oh no, sorry, I thought you said Airfix kits.
Yes.
But Airfix kits are loads of different things, aren't they?
They used to be, or possibly still are, train stuff as well.
Oh yeah. Never knew that.
Chris, no post owl, no coming out.
Aww. No post on Sundays.
Andy, Lord Owl prodded me.
What?
Oh, David Hinks is shooting off. No worries, David. Not a problem at all. You take care. Ron Lines had some nicely done Airfix kit made tankers come in earlier in the week. If done well, they do look good. Adam, all the best, Kevin. Thanks for getting a chance to look in.
Oh, is Kevin going as well?
Oh, is he? Is Kevin shooting off? No. No. You trying to get rid of him?
No, you read out. Scissors
No, he's
Grace.
just saying thank you for looking in.
Oh, and Alan had also said scissors, Grace. I can't cut straight with scissors.
I was surprised today at Llangollen Railway that I know they sell models, but they only stock Daypol and have a Llangollen Railway exclusive model van. Cool. Aaron, I saw Mav at Getz. I asked him if he'd run anyone over. He laughed. Was it quite a sinister laugh, Aaron? Ivo, no code 88 track in the UK. Not as far as I'm aware, but I could say corrected. Richard. Trevor, I did not know Airfix was about in 1060. And Flybo's, no, I was just saying all the best. Arundel. Okay, Rob, code 100. I'll have a think about it. I'm missing the other word, Aaron. I'm deliberately missing
Oh,
the
is
other
he
word.
saying it again?
Yeah. I can say enamel. It's just I can't say all three words together.
Enamel, animal, enamel. Or is it animal, enamel, animal?
No, it's three different words.
Is it? Which
Yes.
is the three different ones?
Andy, rephrase. Lord Al leaned on me to go on Sunday too.
Yeah, as you know, Andy, anything you say can be and will be twisted against you.
Taken down and twisted. John, I think I need to get a track cleaner. Which one do you recommend? Not the Daypole one.
But somebody else had success with it. We said we wondered if ours was a iffy one, didn't we?
It's very iffy.
Did they get back to you, by the way?
No.
I thought they did message you.
No.
I was there and I told you they had.
No.
Warwick.
Hmm?
Warwick.
Warwick.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Daypole.
No, I was saying, I did talk to you because I know you were messaging to check in.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You're with me now.
Pete, you and Grace would have loved Get's great meetup. Possibly the meetup, just not how busy it is. Tough to argue with Lord Al. Raymond Lane, Splack. John Penny, not the Pico one. Not reading that out, Raymond? Just
See, it's the same word.
No, Aaron was using three different words.
I can't remember what Free was using.
John, get someone else to do the track cleaning. Yeah, very good idea. Oh, the Rocco track cleaner. Okay, I've not heard of that one. Someone drop a link in for this Rocco track cleaner in, please. Run lines. Hoping to make it to the NEC show in November.
Oh.
Going just as myself.
You didn't tell the stuff up you did.
About what?
Oh, well, it wasn't a stuff up, was it? The previous track cleaner we had, the yellow one, that Jason managed to get running when he was here. And you'd taken my pad off.
Yeah.
But he managed to get it running, didn't he? I can't remember what he did. But he actually managed to get it running and you pulled it off so it was no longer a track cleaner.
Yeah, that's why it could run. Because it wasn't a track cleaner. The pad was taken off. It was clipped off.
Yeah, and I thought it wasn't running even after you pulled it off.
Why wouldn't be? It was an ordinary carriage then.
Oh, I don't know.
If. Not the Pico rubber, says Timber. Timber, are you coming to crew on the night? Gauge Master Pico track cleaning wagon. Gauge Master rebranded Pico. I use the Pico one all the time. Simon did catch up with Donegal Dad on Sunday. Gave me a Lord L Labby. Chris, Pico track rubber, and if necessary, a really mucky 200 grit sandpaper around a bit of wood. Clean between the point blades too. Timber, I got upgraded from 1 day of 2 to 2 days of volunteering. Get the CMX bargain at 220 quid. I'd love that one, Clive, but yeah, total bargain.
Is that the one that Mark Leonard Sweden used? Because he uses one, doesn't he?
Yeah. Rocco one is practically the same as the Pico.
Are you guys impressed? I'm
the
not.
Rocco Fleischmann one is the one I use a lot easier on the track than Pico. Pico rubber is way too coarse. Get the others. Simon, I'll be attending both days at the Warner Show in NEC. Hotel's booked as well.
Oh, I've got to fit curtains now.
Best track cleaning wagon I've seen is a solid brass one that you can fill with liquid. Usually you padding it soaks gradually through the one pads underneath. Yeah, that's the one that's over 200 quid, I believe.
Oh, I need to get waste card as well for the curtains.
looks like the Dayport one. Sorry, I meant the points IPA. Dan, I tried a track cleaner that was electric box soldered to the running line from underneath one. Supposed to clean the track electrically. We're not very well.
Where's my front door?
For weak locomotives, get the Trix Markling one. Yeah, John saying thank you to everyone for their advice. Trix 24050. Trix 24050. Raymond, a track cleaning rubber is one of the few rubbers that you don't have to hide from your kids or your parents.
Front door aligned to be opening of a front inner wall. Keep the bottom edges flush. I'm assuming it's like that. So let me get my rocket glue.
A couple of people sharing links for cleaners.
Oh dear.
Dan, I also used a 5000 grits car sanding sheet in the past, and it did good to clean, no scratches on the rail.
Dear, what's happened here?
Bri, I use Pico Rubber and the Gauge Master Auto Cleaner. Don't use that on DCC though.
Hold on guys, this is kind of stuck.
What?
The attachment. It's a good fit. The glue's gone in it and dried, so I'm going to need to get the blade to it, I think.
Yeah, don't put any flames near it.
Yeah. You know how well that goes.
Cheaper than the CMX, says Andy. The Trix one is also a lot shorter compared to the Pico Rocco ones.
There we go.
Wet and dry doesn't do too bad a job as well. Raymond, I use sandpaper on brass track that has turned green. Simon, was you shaking a bottle or shaking something else, Grace?
I will leave that to your imagination. Obviously this glue must have exploded at some point.
Pete, I used... Oh, excuse me. Pete, I used an angle grinder and wondered where the track went. And your baseboard. And your shed. Mark, I use the Pico track rubber lightly and sparingly when I need to for more stubborn dirt. In between, I can normally keep the track clean by using IPA and lighter fluid. Stephen, if all else fails, you can clean your track with a piece of cardboard from a cereal packet. It's not abrasive like the Pico track rubber and costs nothing.
What if you don't eat cereal?
The charge is just over £100. I'm going to have a look at that one, Andy, the charge thing. Grace is struggling with the attachments, says Aaron. Adam, I'd rather go for the old Tian caboose and felt pad with some IPA, as track rubbers seem to be very harsh. Having said that, there are gentler track rubbers out there that are less gritty. One line, be right back, little people's bedtime.
Aww.
Chris, some people just rub a bit of wood along the track. Raymond, lifelike track rubber.
There we go. I must have already cut that one down.
I found I have a little rocker one. Don't know if they're in any use. Raymond, don't get caught rubbing your wood. Depends who you get caught by. If it's a police, you can get in trouble.
Right. Now this one comes out quicker. I do have to be more careful.
Andy, I have one, Rob. It's good for tunnels and stuff. I'll take a look at it. I have bookmarked it. Adam, I was given a box of stale train track last weekend. There's more rust than dirt, but many sets of old points too. cool. Dan, I used that for ages, Plimo. I ended up with 3. One with the original felt pad and one I took out the old pad out and replaced with extremely fine scourers, both used with IPA.
Are you impressed? I've done like several windows and a door in this short time.
I did see a couple of reviews in the search and they said the clips rust as they're not stainless, though they may have upgraded them now. Brian, if you want a track cleaning wagon, we have 2. Shameless plug. Why not?
For extra curtains, please visit this product on our website. Huh. What's the bet my purple ones are paid for? Reading ahead again just to see what's coming, guys. Now the front. Chimney walls with 6 ports. Able ends there.
No, it's a little wagon with 2 heads on it. Okay.
And then bay window, right. This is where I wish I had colour pencils, really.
Shouldn't have much trouble selling the Brian, says Pete. Stephen, Panda Museum use a little truck that pushes a piece of cardboard to clean the tracks. Oh, Mark and Lisa are in, are they? Oh, I missed them.
I don't know.
Open up Peters. Yeah, sorry. Hello, Mark and Lisa.
Alright, so I'm going to do the idea of paint.
Hope you're keeping well, Mark and Lisa. And thank you for dropping in. Dan, a friend of mine experimented with putting sanding paper on wheels with direct drive motor and heavy lead weights on either side of the wheels. It went 3 inches if you left it and no rail at where it had stopped. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Correction, Andy, it's a Fleischmann belt driven, says Clive. He only gone out for it. Jesus Christ. Are you actually painting them?
Yep. Although I just thought I've got a highlighter, so that would have probably been
Easier.
an easier decision.
As long as it's not too rough, says Andy. So you're actually painting paper?
Yep.
Is that not going to soak through and take ages to dry?
No, it's actually drying up pretty quick, to be honest.
Right.
I'm actually quite surprised.
Right. We'll see how that works out in a short while when you're saying it, oh, it's still damp.
Oh, my ear's just gone.
Dan, okay, who's going to tell Grace it's the wrong shade of purple? Evening, John. Mark and Lisa, I presume it's Mark. Evening, John. I'm home from work now. Timber, cut pictures out of House and Home mags, proper curtains, or print them from Debenham's catalogue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, problem is, if you do that, you'd have to wait for me to sort it out. And you'd be waiting ages.
Raymond says some people like it rough. Timber or Argos. Yep, always a good feeling when you finish work from Maryborough Junction. What work do you do? Argos. We knew what you meant, Timber. Clive, if anyone wants some cheap white static grass, my husky is making loads. Mewalla did a YouTube episode about track cleaning. Oh, Mark is a Morrison's driver. That means there's going to be a fight between the
Did
two
you not
Marks.
realise that?
I didn't. The two Marks drive for supermarkets.
Can we have a battle off?
Yeah. Morrison's salad's nicer. Hashtag just saying. Dan, or an old worn-out purple T-shirt, Timber, cut small to make curtains. Stephen, how would you make Venetian blinds for double O scale? Very carefully.
Yeah.
Aaron says, I've changed my mind, Grace. Can you do the Metcalfe stable? Timber, cut pictures from a Venetian blind gal. Timber, your typing's not very good tonight, is it?
I must have infected everyone.
Blimp catalogue. Other items of clothing made from other materials would also work for curtains.
I'm not becoming the opposite of the Von Trapp and making clothes into curtains rather than curtains into clothes here.
Barry Mason, hello, hi all. Mark, Morrison's a crap rod, but I love driving. I do as well, mate. Except when you're driving through storms
And snow.
and stuff.
Don't forget that.
Simon, I drive in supermarkets, driving the managers up the wall with complaints. And Timber, my tipping is fine.
What colour curtains do you want, dear?
Raymond Legs, I love a tossed salad with white dressing. Thanks for sharing with a group, Raymond. Trev, my typing was before I opened the wine box. Aaronville, your Metcalfe stable can hold. I think everybody's typing is going to the floor. Because now Aaronville can't even spell animal or enamel. Heinz or Heldon's Raymond. Trevor, admit 9 and 0 very close on the keyboard. Bacon bits, says Raymond.
I won't give you much room for mistakes on this stuff.
Mark, hopefully I won't be at Tesco for more than another couple of years if I can help it. Timber, Hellman's every time. Mark, I had 20 deliveries tonight, so John's quite busy. Brian has fat fingers. Valley Ranch, although Hellman's is just fine. Pete, lot of curtains there, Grace. Are you getting bored with them? Chris, crispy bits from the kebab rotisserie are my fave. Like scraps from the chippy.
Do like rotisserie chickens.
You mean sticking something in rotisserie chickens? Is that what you were pointing to?
Yes.
John, how long was the shift, Mark? I hope the customers were polite to you. If they're not, just throw the shopping at. And that's why I spent 2 years on the port in retail, and I'll never go back there. Dan, I saw Venetian blinds being done once in double O. Marked out on thin card, cut 1.5 to 2 millimeters wide by just over a length needed to cover the window, then layer them with raised Venetian blinds.
They're not the same curtains in the picture.
And scrumps from the batter in the chip shop. Scrumps, is that what you call it? We call it scraps, Chris. Trev, scraps from the chippy were better when they were cooked with beef dripping. And the chips were better when they were cooked in beef dripping as well. Mark, yes, fine. We're really busy at the moment. Done over 50 hours this week. Aaron, I've never made a Metcalf kit yet, Grace. I like doing it. It makes me feel like I've made loads. And Chris, they were indeed trapped. Lard. You can't beat chips in beef dripping.
No. You ever had dripping on toast as well?
No.
Oh, that is actually quite nice. And this is me that's the fast part.
Mark, John, the shift was 2 till 10, but I was ahead tonight. Adam, I prefer Heinz myself. The kids won't look at mayonnaise, and I stuck with Heinz. Timber, the chippy in the Black Country Museum do scrumps cooked in beef dripping.
Right.
Hey, I tell you one down the road from you, Timber, in Wrexham itself. Gutted, it's closed. Is Eddie's Chippy, not too far from the hospital. Absolutely gutted, that place closed.
Yeah, it was for Paris that told me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Turned into an Indian or something now.
Yeah. Mark, I had 15 deliveries this morning and 17 deliveries this afternoon. Pete, calling it, guys. Thanks for the great live RNG. Night, everyone. All stay safe. Hope the storms are not too bad in the north. No worries, Pete. You take care, buddy, and give our love to Sue. Aaron, in Norfolk, we call it Crispies from the chip shop. Timber Eddie's is no more. Yeah, don't we know it? We love that place. Mark, it is on a Saturday night, John. Night Pete. Last time a Morrison's drive came to my house, I had to service a loco for him. Cool. There is a phone near the mic. Where's your phone, Grace?
Over, right away from it.
Oh, no. Oh, you sure, Simon? It might be something else, because phones have not changed position.
Touch it.
Mark, how far do you lot travel? Trev, yeah, especially if there's a jelly at the bottom, the hard dripping, nice on the bread with some. Oh, Jesus! Battle the delivery driver, says Bry. John, don't know how you do it, Steno. Fair play to you and Mark.
I'm just getting rid of bits that I've seen that will point out to me.
Nope, there's no phones near mics. Honest to God. I can see yours there. Mine's in my hand, obviously, which hasn't gotten any closer. Which mic are we on? We're on the Razor, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah. No idea. Chris, the chip shop I used to get a bag of scrums from for 2p in the early 70s is still going and very good.
Oh, fair
We
play.
struggle to get them round here. But Brian, every time you go to a Morrison's driver's house, you bring in a loco. Tune in next week for another instalment of Grace and Rob's favourite chippy. Clock the link in the top corner for episode Cohen Bay, episode 2, Tanalachan. Actually, to be fair, Dan, Colwyn Bay's gone down the list a little bit compared to others.
Yep.
Flamabecham's the favourite one at the moment.
Chippy Dray.
Flamabecham's nicer.
I kind of like Chippy Dray as
Yes,
well.
but theirs are soggier compared to Flamabechem.
No, I get that. So this is
Ray,
actually...
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Used to get crackling with the chips, no extra charge. We can't find it anywhere around here.
What?
Scraps.
No, we were offered in Pacheli. They just forgot to give us, didn't they?
Yeah, I said around here. Pacheli is not around
This is
here.
true. It's just where we've been a lot lately, so it feels like it is close.
Pacheli's over an hour away. Not allowed till Christmas break. I remember getting scraps for half a penny. Yes, the old half an old penny. And Brian, yeah, that's why it's wrapped. We have the town fryer. Mark, Clemo, I don't mind. It means more pennies to give to Brian.
Valley isn't as bad if we're talking locally.
Which one? Sergio's?
Yeah.
Not Enix. Enix is horrible.
No, Sergio's. Have you seen... Do you want to message back and say, no, it just... We have to be fair. Business suite.
Yeah, I saw that. Where am I? The last wedding I went had a hog roast in the reception and circus performance, and the crackling was awesome. I could feel my arteries flaring up. Nice one. Hi love, what you do? I'm in Romford, Essex. Barry says.
Oh, hello Barry, are you new?
Alex Chippy and old Colwyn statues still doing the scrappers, fair enough. I remember hearing something about chippies in our area not being allowed to batter scraps anymore. Can't remember why. Really? That sucks. Mark, it depends on what the computer puts on a runs, Mark. A local run is usually around 16 miles. If we get a longer run, we can do it to about 31. Is that 31 miles in total, Mark? Seriously, is that a total of 31 miles or one run at 31 miles? Andy T, even RGJ trains, bit late, TV packed up, so 65 screws later, got it in bits and found out what I reckon a dodgy circuit board.
Oh dear.
So he's now watching it whilst holding various bits of telly together.
Yeah.
There's also a new chip shop about to open in Colwyn Bay, so once I try to let you know, no worries. Thanks to Mark Moneybrook. Moneybrook Junction. If anyone buys anything from the shop, it's a Christmas present this year. We'll wrap it up ready to go to the Christmas tree. Oh, nice one, Bri.
Yeah, that's a horrible colour.
Mark averages between 100 to 200 miles per shift. That's closer to it. Although if you go back to 2020...
Yeah, I was going to say, we're... even some days, depending where they send us.
What was it? 75,000 miles a year, wasn't it?
Oh, Jesus, don't remind me.
And that was with days off.
The whole of the Northwest in one day.
Yeah.
Liverpool,
Manchester,
Lancashire,
Preston.
Yep.
You know.
All in a day. I kind of do miss those days, though.
Oh, they were good fun. Brian, what's your model, Barry?
Oh, that's a bit nicer.
Barry Mason, I am just up the road from you in Brentwood. Timber, 31 miles per. I used to go to work 250 miles away. Yeah, but that's going to work, Timber. Not driving for work.
Ooh, I'm seeing a bit of a comparing here.
What did you use to drive for work? Mark. We cover all the Shropshire as well as Staffs, Wolverhampton and everything in between. Chris, I replaced 2 small radius points in my fiddle yard with medium radius, and I would warn everyone away from short radius points on the layout. No, we haven't got any radius points.
I can't believe I'm sitting here painting curtains. The things I do.
I can't believe you're sitting there painting curtains either, Grace, because it's boring.
Well, I don't want these horrible colours. Because I will sit there and look at it and go, I should have done it.
Suggestion, if you're painting purple curtains, paint the blue coloured ones to give a variety of shade of purple.
Yeah, that's why I'm using this other purple as well, because it's giving me a slightly lighter.
I did 500 miles and a day's work on top. I'm not going to be a bitch.
Stop it.
I'm not going to be a bitch.
Stop it.
Try driving a few hundred miles as your day's work. Fire best do with that cheating. Well, that's the little darlings now in bed, says one line.
I need to speak to Metcalf. Do they not know who I am?
Yeah, Timber, did you do 500 more?
Some days, yeah. And they wanted us to extend.
I used to work in Cardiff, and every Monday and Thursday I used to drive to Pinewood and back 600 miles a week. Warrant the BBM. Alexa, what is 75,000 divided by 52?
75,000 divided by 52 is approximately 1,442.3077.
1,000 miles a week. Plus. Blimmo. Mine is a 50-inch plasma, cost me 1,500 quid and no weight, so it's done well. Done some research and it's 1 MF cap on the power board, which is 1 millimetre big. New board is 19 quid. That's not bad. That's not too bad, is it, Andy? New board on the way. Mark, yeah, that's in total, Rob, but all depends on what the system puts on the run and where you're going in that area where we cover. As it's a store and not a dedicated .com centre, we don't cover big. That's fair enough. I'm only mecking about with everybody, to be honest.
I'm going to say next you men will be comparing something else.
Explain point around that. But Timmy, did you have to put up with rude customers have to unpack their shopping like me and Mark do?
Yeah.
Shall we beat them on that as well? Shall we beat them on that, Grace?
A&E for 2 assaults?
Yeah. Verbal abuse aplenty?
No, it's all in jest though, to be fair.
Christ,
we do appreciate
it's funny.
every job, but, you know, it's...
There is now only 1 track clean left on the site. Damn, the other one's gone already. Chris, long locos derail on the points.
Yeah. Tonight's conversation about track cleaners, sponsored by Brian. Now, where's our percentage of it, Brian?
Yeah, we want 25%. You sold it on our live, Brian. Well worth repair temp, Andy. If you've had some decent hours out of it anyway. Ron Lines, Rob Grace. Am I right in saying you're both paramedics? No, God no, we're not paramedics.
We're on the non-emergency side. We do things like mental health transfers and events, but the official title is emergency care assistant.
If so, thank you for all you do. My brother and nephew are both paramedics in Scarborough. Nice one, mate. Nice one. No unpacking, but yes to Obstropolis customers. That was very polite of you, Timber. Robin Grace winning for Brian.
Yeah, I think the assault just added the icing on the cake.
We're like, we get the 1,000 miles a week. We get the abusive customers physically and verbally.
Guys, Don't do this job.
And Ron Line's brother and nephew will know exactly what we're talking about. Well, Andy T, Black Friday sales around the corner, some places online for them. It's the time for a new TV, maybe. Adam, have been in many PTs and a rare few old girls. Yeah, that's a big word for timber. Aaron, Alexa, that wasn't approximate, that was accurate. Mark, sorry to disappoint you, Rob. Oh, shut up, Mark. I'm only taking the mickey. Grace,
Yes.
Brian is saying he pays you enough for OnlyFans.
Where's the last few months?
Timber, did you have to Google it, Moneybrook? Timber, I've got Mark Runline saying I got you. Timber, I have a good vocabulary, just can't type or spell.
Oh, that's something as well, talking about Train Set Shop and all that as well. They do offer blue light discount as well. We haven't mentioned that in a while, have we?
And if you know where Brian lives, they offer a 5-finger discount as well. Now, twist that one how you will. 5 fingers one way or 5 fingers the other. Take your pick. Chris, my friend was a paramedic fast response driver, but the HA wouldn't show for a second battery, so he kept his Astra estate running on his drive when he was on call. Jesus.
Jeez, wow.
Addy T, I never give up. Never let a troublesome loco or track beat me, so the damn telly will get a new circuit board till it's fixed. Brian, I paid it to Rob. I'm still waiting for it to clear, obviously. Dan, when I was at the hospital with my sister 2 weeks ago, watching an ambulance just giving up on working. Well, it'll include any. Watch it load up onto a flatbed. That happens more often than you would be led to believe, Dan.
Flood water?
No, just dies.
No, I'm just saying flood water as well.
Adam, I used to do multiple deliveries too for a while, Mark. Have you been chased by any dogs yet?
We've only met one aggressive dog.
No.
Others, it's just into their home, isn't it?
Yeah. Brian, free local delivery too. Barry, my wife passed 3 years ago, so I was going mad, and my son took me to a railway day, and now I have a layout, and it keeps me sane apart from the wiring. Fair goes, mate. I'm sorry to hear about your wife, but yeah.
If you are on Facebook, there's also a group where a lot of us are.
Someone drop a link to Finnerton Central Facebook page, please. Easier way to say it.
Yeah, that would help.
Dan, you said that now, Andy T, but this is where you say in a couple of weeks you bought a new one.
Yeah.
Adam, welcome to the Wiring Madness Club, Barry. Mark, fly mowers, bitten on the leg by a black lab. Luckily, my keys were in my pocket.
Do you want me to nip upstairs quickly?
So much point.
Okay.
We're kind of overrunning.
Sorry.
We're overrunning.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much, Timber. Chris, Barry, model railway stopped me from going cuckoo in the lockdown.
See, this is where.
And now you just watch us and go cuckoo anyway, Chris.
Yeah, watching me paint freaking curtains.
Dan, the ambulance was still attached to the overhead power-up supply. Assume when that's connected, it's to keep the rear wires while the engine's off. But the mechanic did everything to make it start. Yeah, they're shore lines, so they can turn the engines off, but keep all the lights and heaters running down. And it charges up the leisure batteries. They're not leisure batteries as such, they're just external batteries away from the engine. Like Chris has turned around and said, I am no cuckoo because of Rob and Grace.
So welcome to our mad little world.
Thanks Timbet, Fat Fingers, Rat Singers. They're not doing well, these two tonight, Brian and Timber. Cinnamon, nope, I'll do without the telly and get more trains. Simon, painting curtains could have drawn themselves together.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn, that's not nice calling timber fat fingers, Brian. Mark, they've not been chased by any dogs yet, Adam. Most of them are pretty good and I make a fuss of them as well as I like dogs.
It's perks of a job, isn't it?
Yes, when it comes to us, people get told to lock their animals away and we're like, no, bring them out. We want to say hello. I think Fingerton and Tingersurf are falling out with each other.
We were domestic and it isn't us.
Yep.
Wait, does that mean we get to sit back for once and watch it?
Yep.
Yes. So do you want to
Dan Valleys, have you had your certificate? Have you had your certificate and a 6-inch square window to lock for RGJ making your cookie? It's got to be certified though, Dan. It's got to be certified cookie. Otherwise, we're not held accountable.
Yeah, there is a different shade there.
Trevor's not bought any locos for about a month.
Wow.
Tim said, "Oh, you will, Trev." Aaronville, Gracie, you're painting purple on blue curtains. Yes, she is, Aaron.
No, these were white curtains.
How many curtains do you need?
I'm doing the set because you've got the upstairs windows, you've got the inner front wall, and you've got the rear inner wall. But I'm only doing 3 at the moment. Because I was going to do a red pair because you like your
Andy
red.
T, I'm sure as Curious Girl will soon do a train with a TV in the cab. I can watch. Chris, I'm freeing the hat stands as we speak. And I have just had a message. I am reading this out. He's not going to like me, but I've had this message. Just been told off by Sue because she said hello, Rob and Grace, and I didn't say it on the live. So, Delft Junction Pete, his missus, said hello, Rob and Grace,
And he didn't.
pass it on. So, Delft Junction's in doo-doo.
He's in doo-doo with us too, Sue. Don't worry, darling. I've got your back.
If they're still watching.
Well, I'd rather say it just in case. I don't want us to ignore her. I ain't getting no wrath.
I'm leaving Brian and Timber to each other at the moment. Adam, I found the smaller ones to be more crabby, but had a couple of labs take a dislike to me. Run lines. Question is, what's going on behind those curtains? Probably best not to know the way Timber and Brian are being at the moment. Probably those two going on behind it. Mark, painting all them curtains would drive me cuckoo.
Oh, that's where you came from.
Hi, Sue, says Brian. I don't think they're watching anymore, Brian.
Oh, go away. Don't run towards me. You're tiny.
But, I think, yeah. So Del Pete isn't only getting models for Christmas now. No, I don't think he is. Trevor, I did buy a rolling road to service my small fleet of A4s. Run lines as long as they keep the noise down. It depends if Brian or Timber are screamers, I suppose.
You should know with Bry.
Yeah, he's only small, so don't touch the sides.
Yeah, and you're big, aren't you? So.
Chris, my auntie used to breed black labs on Bowman Moor and she had a few turn nasty.
Ooh.
And Mark has just popped in. Bodmin.
Ah, good evening.
Just as we're about to start closing down. So.
And of course, here come in and twist it. I didn't even twist it the other day and he did. Always blaming us. You can watch me paint my curtains, Mark. That's what I was doing so well, and then they didn't give me purple ones, so I had to make purple ones.
Come on. Trevor, how much was the rolling road? Presumed for double O. DCC Concepts wanted 89 quid it gets.
That's not bad, is it? You've seen it for over 100.
No, you can 75 quid and upwards. Oh, my phone near the mic. Victor's shooting off. Yeah, with Victor saying that as well, and I do apologise that Grace has been painting curtains for the last hour.
It's not been the last hour.
You bloody have.
No, I haven't. I've also made windows. I've actually... Guys, how many lives have you actually seen me do this many windows in? It's impressive.
Right, anyway,
And a
as I
door.
was saying before she so rudely interrupted, again, it's purely because of our work commitments. We are going to start shutting things down, well, saying goodnight sort of thing, because we are up for work in the morning.
A joyous weather, please wish us luck.
In wonderful weather. So I apologise for you just dropping in now, Mark. It's not because you've arrived, I promise. Or do we say it is? It's because Mark dropped in.
Here we go, attacking an innocent Irish man. Right. Does anyone else know an innocent Irish man? Because I don't.
It's ironic, we come to the end of the stream and Grace doing the curtains. It's curtains with a stream.
Yeah. It's curtains on that.
2 seconds wait with a purple felt tip per window, just saying.
Right, and timber a lot longer to go to a shop that's open, get said purple felt tips, and then come back. So, I could do with a set, to be fair.
So yeah, if you want to start saying night to each other's sort of thing. But thank you for making it a good laugh tonight.
It's what we love. 1 minute warning. Thank you, Paul. Guessing it's time to draw the curtains then. Exactly.
So yeah, thank you very much for everybody dropping in, like we said. And we shall catch you this time next week. So we'll shut the mic off and take care all. Night night.